Okay, I'm at Bar Med and I'm with Toby. Hello, Toby.
Oh, we're back together again, darling.
I know.
I've waited a long time for this. It's a sequel, and so have they, let's be honest. You've been waiting a long time for part 2.
And look at my hair. Look, I've been out in the rain.
Yeah, me, look at mine. It's all frizzy, isn't it? Oh, I tell you, it's a nightmare, isn't it? Aye.
Toby, absolutely amazing to have you back here again.
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming back to Crawley.
Well, it's kind of second home, Crawley, as you know, isn't it? I mean, the last time I was here, you weren't actually here. I do come when you don't know sometimes. I pop down here in the thick of night and Sam lets me in to play a few tunes at the bar. But, that'll be somebody trying to get in. Didn't they see the on-air outside there? This is our little makeshift radio studio. I mean,
we can cut
don't
that.
Come in. But so I love coming down, and there's a really good... it's always great on a Saturday night, and it's a good crowd in already, and it's kind of early doors, so that I think it bodes well for the night. Yeah.
Sam always treats you well as well, doesn't
she does. She treats me, well. Don't need Sammy Banana. She likes to stay out a shot. She's so fit, guys. Seriously, there you go. So mean when people say I don't like being on camera, and then you do that, and then they hide their face. Whereas actually, all the guys around Crawley would quite like to see that through.
They will now. Right, let's have a little chat with you. What are you doing lately, Toby? We haven't seen you on TV lately. What's going on?
You probably will. I've just been doing some, bizarrely, some filming for This Morning for ITV. So that'll come on in start of November.
Anything in particular we should be looking out for?
Well, just look out for it. Look out for me. I mean, you'll see it. I suppose they're doing a big thing about reuniting families and stuff. For people who've been separated for whatever reason, may have been adopted or they've travelled and not seen relatives for years and years and years, so it's kind of it's quite an emotional thing actually to do it, and it's quite different for me to step out of what I normally do, do that kind of thing, but I love it.
Jeremy Carl eat your heart out, is it?
No, God, no, it's nothing like that. No, it's not. Do you know what I mean? I've been sitting with my cousin and I think she might be up the duff. No, nothing like that. Okay, this is proper This Morning.
I ate my partner's baby.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I ate a squirrel and I think I might be one. Nothing like that. It's far more nothing like Jeremy Kyle. It's just actually me with working with people to kind of take them through the highs and the lows of reuniting with family and stuff. So it's really emotive, and it's actually a lovely thing to do, to go on the journey with them. So there's that, and doing little bits and bobs for Extra Factor, and but you see, Heart takes up most of my time. I'm on there 6 days a week. Unfortunately for the people, they can't get rid of me. So I do that, and I'm out and about around the country doing gigs most Saturday nights and some Fridays. So it's pretty hectic.
And coming to entertain the people of Crawley, of course.
Well, of course, this is. I was saying to Sam, and I'm not just saying it. It's been such a mad week, this one, and coming down and seeing Sam for starters having a drink first, and then doing the gig with everyone. It's kind of been the light at the end of my tunnel for this week. That to look forward to. It's been pretty crazy and been all over the place. So to come down here, it's always such a it's a friendly crowd. There's never any trouble. Everyone gets merry, and and I feel like one of them. We just party together.
Yeah. The Heart is with the DJ side of things, isn't it? Really.
Well, I love doing that, but down here it's always with the. I mean they all like the music I love as well, so it all kind of works quite well. So yeah,
it's always nice when they like the music you're playing.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always not very good when they don't like it, but hopefully that doesn't happen too often. And it's funny because when you're DJing, you know pretty quickly what kind of stuff a crowd likes, and you know very quickly if you try a song out and they're not so keen. But they're up for anything here.
Yeah,
they're up for anything in Crawley.
All good,
always
by the way. Always good. Yeah. Sensible. Right, let's talk about Heart. Obviously, we now have Heart on our radio stations.
Are you loving it?
Well, I like you. I have to say, I like you. There are certain little DJs that I really miss, that were familiar to Crawley. But how do you feel about, Heart and what have you?
Well, I mean, I get that because I think we all, I grew up with a local radio station, and that's now, years on become a Heart. And I know that, when you grow up with something and you get used to it, and everyone likes familiarity and stuff like that, and I understand. But I think what hopefully Heart will bring is, we're not just coming in and going boom boom. We're trying to, we still keep the localness, and we, I can just switch on. I can talk. I've got this special button. I've got a special button where I can just talk to Crawley.
Hey.
And so if you listen to the show, you will hear me. So I do that. So we're very aware that it's a new thing, and not everybody likes change, and I totally get that. But I've been with Hung Time, and when we're not scary. We like to see. I hope that you can embrace it. It's just a friendly, warm brand, and the music we play, which is the main thing about Heart, is
of course.
We spend a lot of time talking to people, wherever they are in Crawley or wherever, or wherever it is in London, you know, the tunes they like, and that's the main reason we want you to listen, particularly in the daytimes when I'm on.
Of course.
So hopefully we get the tunes right, and I think generally speaking we do. But I mean, I totally understand when there's change with anything. We all go, whether it's a political party or the local shop or the management of the club or the radio set, you know, that is, don't you? And then hopefully it won't.
They embrace it.
After a while, you can go, do you know what? Actually, you know, it's cool.
Not so bad,
but it is funny when you lose something that you know. But hopefully, you know, we're a nice little replacement.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, last time you were here, I gave you a finger puppet. I don't see it on your belongings today. What happened to finger puppet? Do you want to tell us about that?
I think finger puppet, it was a slight problem trying to DJ with that on. So, because you know, if you hold a microphone and you've got a funny thing on your finger, you know, people might get the wrong idea. And when people take photos and then they get on Facebook the next day, look what I tagged Toby Anstis with on his finger, and it kind of looks a bit weird. So, if you don't mind, sweetheart, what I did is I laid it to rest in a matchbox, an empty one, and that's with a little bit of cotton wool, and it stays in there. And every morning I open the matchbox, I see its little head, and I go, all right, like that, and I close it. So
does it make you smile?
Yeah. So that's where it reminds me of Crawley. So that's where their little finger puppet's gone.
I'm very glad. Have you looked at our site lately? www.crawleyhappytimes.co.uk.
I will be tomorrow.
You were supposed to say yes, I've seen it, and it's absolutely amazing.
I've got Facebook. Yes. Did you get my message back as well? Because you said yeah. So yeah, we do Facebook, don't we?
We do Facebook.
We're in touch. Me and the Crawley Times, on many occasions. Crawley Happy Times, even. Get the name right, Tobe. Crawley Happy Times.
Listen, we are absolutely chuffed you're here again tonight, young man.
It's my honour, thank you.
Always,
thank you, Crawley, massive, for having me back as well. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see Toby. Thank you very much.
Thank you.